And when we did the Evil Twin on a RD, we went from having those very loud expansion chambers to the stock exhaust. Well, once again, to be honest, I have no faith in the United States Postal Service, but I did get a notification this morning, and I got a notification from Chris that it's going to be here today. So, God forbid, I can't believe it. Now, I don't know how long ago. I know she mailed it a while ago, but boy, why I've been sitting on pins and needles. Only because I wanted to see if it's going to be an appropriate Evil Twin, and I can start planning out what the next step on this is. But before we get the package, I'm not able to do much, so I'm just going to continue on as if this was a non-delivery day. But you know how reliable our post office is. They're like the weathermen. Well, they're like me, probably. I'm not sure who's the most unreliable. Maybe it's me. So Karen had a great idea today. She said, you know, as long as you're going to be waiting around the house for this package today, you know, maybe we should go. We have some errands to do. We have some shopping to do. And maybe it'll be here when we get back. I love this, you know. I'm impressed. Chris was tracking this package, and it was supposed to be here yesterday. But, you know, now I'm giving him the benefit of a doubt, and the benefit of a doubt. This is like unbelievable. Unbelievable. But you know what? It's all part of the adventure of doing these motorcycle projects. And to be honest, it does keep you young. Here's living proof. I don't look a day over 80. So I did spend some time today putting a good coat of carnauba wax on our baby here. And hopefully, if we get stuck in the rain again, well, then that'll be just a little bit of a benefit for us. Now the issue really is, these motorcycles are all pretty similar, but they're always just enough different that something's in the way or the bolts don't fit or something. But I'm prepared for, well, I will get it to fit, making a big job out of it, because I do want to have that Evil Twin exhaust system that I can just switch out in a matter of, well, in one day and have a totally new bike. And changing the exhaust system on the R1, swapping it out, gave me the whole feeling of having a whole different bike, and probably a year from now or 6 months from now, we'll change it out again. Now, speaking of tricky things, our GS has the exhaust system from an 86. I have two original exhaust systems. One has carbon mufflers, and they're on the loud side, and we have another one that's downstairs and totally stock and polished up as good as I could make it. But I wanted to show something. When I made this part, you would think this part here, it's made out of solid carbon fiber. You would think that's an easy part to make. Well, trust me, I made 7 of them before I got one that fit and killed the vibration like the stock one is supposed to. So I'm well aware that I could be opening up a can of worms with this FZR. And I'm sure it'll go over several days. And I love the sound of the Norton muffler, but my goal here is to have a little bit quieter exhaust and still have the feeling that I've got a little bit different bike. It's like riding a little bit different motorcycle when you change something like the exhaust or something that you can see or feel the difference. Every time you change the exhaust, it always takes the gas just a little different, and the main thing is it always changes the sound. And when we did the Evil Twin on a RD, we went from having those very loud expansion chambers to the stock exhaust. I always had the feeling that I just had bought a new bike. It was really great. And here's my friend the Cardinal. We call him Big Red. He's out here every morning early protecting his nest, which is in our wisteria. Oh, he just flew away. Okay, fish, today's the lucky day. We're going to get that muffler one way or another. But I'm not holding my breath. Oh, Big Reddy's all over the garden this morning. This is our new friend, Big Red. And I know what he's doing. He's protecting that nest that's up in the wisteria. No, I don't blame him. I protect my nest too. He's a beauty. Beautiful flowers every morning, beautiful birds. Oh boy, what a life. This has turned out to be a wonderful summer. Without coffee, the world itself does not go round. It's time. So today, the magic of muffler delivery, finally, after all these years. What's today's date, Karen?
July 24th.
This is the 24th. Chris shipped this on the 9th. Oh, mackerel. So the first thing I ought to do is save the packing just in case this is damaged. Now, this is funny, and I know, Chris, I got to appreciate how much work you put into this. First off, there's a long story to this. Chris has found me other things on the internet that are priceless. I had asked my other friends to try to find an appropriate muffler. It had to be a stock muffler, not a straight through thing with fiberglass in it. I want a real muffler that belongs on a motorcycle. So that was the whole goal. Now, and Chris found it on, not on eBay and not on Craigslist, on some other site that I don't know. You got it, or go get it, or give it away, or something. I'll try to put that information on if I have it. Oh, the name of the site is, genius that I am, Let It Go. So she found this. And the guy wanted a reasonable amount of money for it. So I said to Chris, please go get it. Have him ship it to me, or pay him with zlotys or whatever. And it turns out she called the guy. He was a young guy. And of course, she probably used her charms on him to get the price down. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. But I got it. So Chris, thank you. Now, she obviously works for FedEx, but she couldn't ship it FedEx. And the reason is because FedEx doesn't give her the discount anymore. And look, this thing is a ton. A stock muffler is 15 pounds or something. 10, 15 pounds. So anyway, the long story, the long adventure continues, and that's what everything in old motorcycling is, an adventure. We know that. So here's today's adventure. Today's adventure is I want to see if this is even going to be close to being a fit on a motorcycle. And, well, again, we'll find out. So to finish the story, she did ship it on postal service, which was cheaper. But, of course, it went from, I believe, the 9th to the 24th or 22nd or whatever it is. Karen knows what day it is. I don't keep track of the days. Karen keeps track of them. So let's see if there's anything else in here. Maybe a free tire or something. Anyway, but here's the whole thing. I'll get rid of the box. This looks like it's in pretty nice shape. It has the look of, we could clean this up, of course. Maybe polish it, maybe not. I want to make sure that, well, I got to look in there with a flashlight later. This actually looks like it's in pretty good shape. This clamp is the key thing. We need to be able to clamp this to the modified, we're going to have to modify a pipe. When this, I'm thinking this is going to go down under the foot peg, hopefully not hit the foot peg, and then we got to make a mid pipe, which we have the mid pipe from Luciano. First thing to do here is to see, just get an idea what that, now these have a nice gasket too. A stock one has a really nice gasket. And see how close we're going to be on the fit, because this on a stock bike would fit into the cat, and this may be our lucky day. This really may be our lucky day. That may be an easy one to make an adapter for. Now the other thing is, because I wanted this to be restrictive and quiet, I did not want, and I do have the Yoshimura one if I want to make it loud and racy sounding, but I want to see now a stock one. Okay. I think we're going to be in great shape. I think this is really going to work out great. Of course, you never really know until you actually go to put it on the bike. And then I can guarantee you, because I've done this enough times, there's always something that's in the way. It doesn't line up, or the bolt doesn't fit, or you can't get to the bolt. But it's so worth doing, because this is going to be a future project, a real project at some point in time. Now, cleaning this up, I don't think will be a problem at all. Polishing it even, again, no problem. Whatever. But this is what I really needed, is the guts to start the project. Now, after measuring these, they're within a few thousandths. But remember, if I remember right, and this is true of the R1 too, this gasket here is a really, I don't know what it's made out of, but it's some kind of material. But it's within a few thousandths of, this is the mid pipe from Luciano, which obviously is going to have to be cut, adapted. But you can see that may or may not be, well, I have a feeling, I have just a gut feeling here, that what this is there's a little bit, when the guy that took this apart, because Chris said he was a young guy, yeah, he probably butchered it up a little bit when he took it apart. If I put a little radius on that, Anyway, that's a big giant step, because otherwise I would have to machine a thing with 2 different diameters. Being able to get this set in there, oh, that's close. That is really close. Now, obviously we can, there are other ways to do this. I can take a little bit of, put a radius on that, just to see if we're in business here. And I think we are, to be honest. I'm almost sure this is going to be, this will not be the problem it could be under some other conditions. But, so that's the first thing, is we have 2 joints on this that are very close. Now, I don't know, I may be, until I take this apart, I may have to use that end. But in either case, I think this is now one giant step for mankind for getting this project going. Just as a little test, and see what will happen. When this material that the gasket's made out of is a soft, it feels almost like it's made out of a soft brake material. And so when you put a gouge in it, it makes it impossible to get the other pipe in conveniently. But if we lose a few thousandths of this, it's not going to make any difference at all. And I can do this very, very carefully, because I don't know until I actually go to put this together. This is going to be mystery meat. But I know if I can get this really close to get a fit on this, then I'm really, really one step ahead on this whole project. And this project is going to go over, well, we don't know how many days. It's not going to be done today. And tomorrow is a riding day, so it's not going to be tomorrow either. So, but I really feel good about, and thank you again, Chris, getting this in-house. Getting it in-house is the whole enchilada here. Now, the diameter is close. We just need to get, I'm going to take a little bit of this and put a radius on here, and I'll bet that'll go right in there. That'll be beautiful. So now it does fit in there, and I realize what's going to happen is I'm going to have to take a few thousandths of material off here to make a nice press fit, or a couple of thousandths of the gasket away. But that is going to be a good fit. So what happens now is I have the 2 ports that I need. This is going to have to be modified and shortened. I may have to make a bracket. And the big thing is, the next time I get to work on this, because it's not going to be today, I got what I really needed to do in one day here, as I've got all the bones of what will be the next project when I get time, and I need these rainy days or whatever days or whatever. Today I've got errands to do. This is not going to happen today, but for sure, tomorrow's a riding day, and for sure, we're going to get started on this, because this is going to be, I think it's going to be an exciting project for me to have this whole exhaust system just a bolt on. I can change it out in a matter of, well, a short amount of time anyway, and have the equivalent of a new motorcycle. So once again, let me thank Chris again for getting me this. This is going to be and I'm so excited that mid-pipe fits. Luciano, thank you for the mid-pipe. Chris, thank you for the muffler. This will keep me busy and keep me out of the nursing homes for another couple of weeks or months, or maybe longer, because you never know. And I'm really happy the way this worked out, because boy, when you're lucky, and then it's sitting in the mail and sitting in the mail. Oh yeah, I had so much anxiety, but now I feel better. Anyway, and I know another thing, I don't ever want to forget to thank the COVID workers. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. It is so important to me that my family is healthy and your family is healthy, that we're all healthy, and we all survived this pandemic. Thank you guys. And again, thank you, Chris and Luciano. This is going to be a great future project as time becomes available. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoy all the videos. And thanks for watching. And all I can say is ride safe, be safe, and keep watching those windy videos. I need the money. Hey, by the way, I don't get any money for this. This is all free. Thanks for watching.